Boze used this recanted story to level a false sexual assault claim, is the phrasing she kept using over and over again. Sexual assault. Ophelia pleaded with Boze that she did not want to go public, and Boze said that she did not care.
I assumed that this was the truth. Boze then went forward saying we had to report this and all the other allegations. I then later retracted my allegation due to my view on the situation changing and realizing that to me, right now, this is between Bob7 and I and nobody else. And we can stop right here. What do you guys, especially since we were talking about the Jenna situation earlier, what do you guys think my criticism of Bob's framing of Ophelia is? And why do you think that I am very sympathetic to Boze in this situation? No, kind of digital. Kinda. So I want you to put yourself in Boze's position right now. You have just talked with Melina. Oh wait, I need to take a drink. Put yourself in Boze's position. We're going to pretend that we are a girl named Boze. New haircut looking cute? Wow, thanks, Sue. If you're in Boze's situation here, I have just found out that Melina, my sworn enemy, Melina, was actually not my enemy all along. And that it was truly just Bob7 manipulating the two of us against each other. And then I want to get to the bottom of everything. So I pull all of the people who I think would come into contact with Bob in a call, and I hear some very bad things about Bob. And one of these things being a sexual harassment claim, which sounds pretty legitimate, or that I hear a sexual harassment claim about Bob, and I also have evidence that even though I am probably in the fault for asking for the nudes, he was sharing said nudes around. So I almost want to make amends, or I want to be in this tighty-whitey position, and I'm probably still angry, because at this point I find out that Bob is lying to me. And maybe I do actually have some legitimate concerns that Bob is screwing over all of these people. So fuck yeah, I'm going to go to his employer, in this case Austin, and report it. And up until this time, notice the timeline, Boze then came forward and saying we had to report this and all other allegations. I'm wondering if the timeline comes out, or when more clarity is added to it with that voice call, whether Boze reported Bob immediately. Because I'm much more sympathetic to Boze if she was reporting sexual harassment, and then Ophelia withdrew her allegation, and then Boze is just sitting there like, what the fuck, dude? I shouldn't look bad here because I was reporting something at the time. I think I was making the morally correct decision in the same way that Bob is trying to save Melina and Boze from destiny. She could probably explain it the same way. I was trying to save other women from Bob7 proactively by going to his employer, namely Austin. So I don't see how I would be in the wrong. It's kind of like it's almost like poker. Like if you have she made a good decision with the information on hand, and now that Ophelia retracted her statement and Austin got him fired, she looks bad, but in a way that I don't think she should. That's where I'm going with this. If that made sense. Okay, in summary, I think that Boze, you could make the argument that Boze made the correct decision at the time. That her position is a sympathetic one, especially considering the stance that Bob has made. Because from her POV, the allegations at that point were not retracted. She was just reporting something to Austin that she had found. If anything, as much as victim blamey as this sounds, it would fall on Ophelia, unfortunately. Damn, Felk, you're kind of five-head? Like, as in my head is huge? Thank you. Man. Does anyone disagree? Because that's how I'm looking at this, as of right now, at least. I feel like it depends on how hard Ophelia went with the sexual harassment. Like, if it was just, yeah, I was just assaulted, I don't know. Well, that's why I said the key to all of this, and I brought it up a lot, the key to absolution for Boze and indirectly Destiny and for Destiny himself is that voice call recording. Because if the voice call recording shows Ophelia and Ophelia is crying her fucking eyes out, she looks shook, she feels like she's been sexually harassed, she's really upset, I think that you can make a strong argument that Boze was acting in the right when she reported it to Austin. I think you could make a pretty strong argument. You can already make a strong argument for that, but you can make an even stronger argument with the optics on your side, just publicly at least, in my opinion. To me, it's very strange to talk to a person right before they release a statement, and then I don't actually know much about that. That's something I should probably read into. I just know that from the timeline Ophelia gave, I can see myself being very sympathetic towards Boze for talking to Austin. Your mannerisms are so like Destiny, it's very strange to watch. Okay. We all kind of sound like him. That's what people brought up with Descrub King, right? All of his little followers that went off into the world, we're all a little bit like him in our own way, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, well, Lolly Matter, the thing is that it doesn't matter at this point, or, well, it wouldn't matter whether it was sexual harassment or not. It matters whether Boze could reasonably expect that it was sexual harassment such that she should feel the need to report it. That is, it's not about what's real at that point. It's about whether she had a reasonable, she should have a reasonable belief that that's something to be concerned about. Yeah. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Because I think that Boze is Boze is kind of in the right. She's in the wrong for the nudes, but as far as I've seen, she's kind of in the right. Destiny is, I would put him in the right, but optically, he's just in the fucking gutter. And Bob, I would put pretty unanimously in the wrong. I would put him in the wrong, but optically, he is a god right now. That's where I'm at, as far as the Bob7 Destiny drama goes.
Ophelia pleaded with Boze that she did not want to go public.
The key to absolution is that voice call recording, in my opinion.
And also blamed her for me losing my job. Look at Boze do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.